Hello, everyone. Welcome to Celsius 233, your go-to place for fiction book summaries. Today, we will immerse ourselves in Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare, published in 2017, is the second installment in the Dark Artifices series, set in the world of the Shadowhunters. Following Lady Midnight, it expands the adventures of Emma Carstairs, Julian Blackthorn, and their companions as they navigate the dangers of forbidden love, family loyalty, and a world teetering on the edge of chaos. Plot summary. In the heart of the Los Angeles Institute, the Blackthorn family struggled to reclaim a semblance of normalcy after the chaos of Malcolm Fade's betrayal. Julian Blackthorn, as always, bore the weight of his family's safety, his sharp mind and steely resolve a quiet bulwark. Yet, amidst the daily routines and shared laughter of his siblings, a forbidden love burned in his heart, a love for Emma Carstairs, his parabadi, that defied Shadowhunter law. Emma, too, was caught in this impossible tangle of emotions. Determined to protect Julian from the curse rumored to befall lovers bound by the parabadi bond, she feigned affection for his half-brother Mark, deepening the web of secrecy and pain. Elsewhere, Kit Haredale, newly discovered heir to the legendary Haredale line, wrestled with his new identity. Raised among mundanes and downworlders, Kit bristled against the expectations thrust upon him. The Blackthorn children, particularly Ty and Livy, took him under their wing, sensing in him a kindred spirit. As Kit grappled with the revelations about his lineage, fairy politics loomed, casting long shadows over their lives. The Unseelie King, ruthless and cunning, sought to claim the Black Volume of the Dead, a dangerous spellbook once wielded by Malcolm Fade. To strengthen his bid for dominance, he aimed to obliterate the tenuous peace between fairies and Shadowhunters. His minions prowled, their presence an ominous sign of the storm to come. In the Seelie court, the manipulative queen extended a dangerous offer. If the Shadowhunters allied with her, she would aid them against the Unseelie King. In the midst of this turmoil, Julian and Emma ventured into Fairy with Mark and Christina, hoping to uncover the truth behind the rising tide of darkness. Their journey through the treacherous, otherworldly landscapes brought both peril and revelation. The group confronted Kieran, Mark's former lover and a prince of the Unseelie court, now cast out for his perceived betrayal. Though resentment lingered between Mark and Kieran, a fragile truce was forged as they navigated the labyrinthine politics of the courts. Back at the Institute, tensions ran high with the arrival of Centurions, elite Shadowhunters from the Scalaments. Among them was Diego Rocio Rosils, Christina's former love, whose presence unsettled both her and Mark. The Centurions claimed to seek Malcolm's body and the Black Volume, but their arrogance and rigid adherence to the cold peace fueled distrust. Their leader, Zara Dearborn, espoused hateful rhetoric against downworlders, sowing discord among the Shadowhunters. Amid these external pressures, the bond between Julian and Emma frayed further. Julian, ever the strategist, considered using the alliance with the Seelie Queen to overturn the parabadi law, risking everything for a chance to love Emma freely. Yet Emma hesitated, torn between her love for Julian and her fear of the curse that would destroy them both. As the group delved deeper into the mystery of the Black Volume, their path led them to London, where secrets of the past intertwined with the present. The stark beauty of the Shadow Market offered its own clues, and a visit to the Blackthorn Manor in Idris revealed the haunting truths of their family's legacy. In these moments, the bonds of friendship and love were tested, and loyalties strained. The Unseelie King's forces struck with brutal precision, targeting not only the Shadowhunters but their loved ones. In a devastating attack, the Blackthorn children were thrust into danger, forcing Julian to make harrowing choices to protect his family. Kieran, caught between allegiance to his kin and his love for Mark, faced his own crucible, ultimately proving his loyalty in a moment of sacrifice. Emma and Julian, wielding Cortana and their unyielding resolve, confronted the Unseelie King's schemes. Their battle against the king's minions in the darkened halls of a fairy stronghold was fierce and unrelenting, a dance of light and shadow. Yet, even as they triumphed, the cost of their defiance weighed heavily. In the aftermath, the fragile alliances they had built seemed on the brink of collapse. Kit, now deeply entwined with the Blackthorns, faced a choice about his place in this turbulent world. Christina, torn between her feelings for Diego and her growing connection to Mark, stood at a crossroads of her own. For Julian and Emma, their love remained an unspoken ache, their hearts heavy with the knowledge of the sacrifices still to come. In the quiet moments that followed, the horizon shimmered with both hope and uncertainty. The Shadowhunters had won a battle, but knew the war was far from over. Dark forces continued to stir, and the legacy of the Black Volume threatened to unravel the fragile threads of peace they had fought so hard to protect. This was just one chapter in the Dark Artifices series. If you want more, check out the rest of the series by Cassandra Clare. Details are below or on Celsius 233. Remember, while our summaries capture the essence, they can never replace the full experience of reading the book. If this summary intrigued you, consider diving into the complete story, buy the book, and immerse yourself in Cassandra Clare's original work. Bye-bye, take care, have fun.